Afternoon everyone, welcome back to my channel, which although it says about pond keeping, it's going to be about everything, trucking, life, everything else. Hope you're all well. Just thought I'd do a little video about mental health and truck drivers, because I know it's something that we don't talk about. So I've been away since Monday, living in a box that is 6 foot wide by 5 foot and about 6 foot high. I've been away from home since 12 o'clock midnight Monday, up to Scotland, spending 24 hours a day in the truck, driving with traffic, idiots on the road, radio on, and all the hassles that go with a daily drive, driving for a living, deliveries, lost loads, everything you have to complete with, during the day, that makes it quite a stressful job at times. But the main thing, I think, is that people don't realise that you're away from everyone you know, your loved ones, friends, family, whoever it is. You're away all week. And what do you have to put up with? If you park at night, it's £20 to £40 for a service station, which gives you a voucher for Burger King. Who wants that 5 nights a week? Or you park where I am tonight, in a lay-by on an industrial estate in Scotland. No facilities, no toilets, no nothing. And I'm here now at 3:15 in the afternoon, and I'll be here till 6:30 in the morning. And if you do stop in services, what do you get for that £40? Horrible showers, not cleaned, not looked after, not respected by a lot of drivers, fair enough, but they're not looked after, they're not cleaned, they're very often not hot. And on top of that, you spend 24 hours a day with your own thoughts. You might have the radio on, there might be something comes on the radio, you might get a phone call from home, you might get a phone call from a friend, and you've got to deal with that and drive a 44-ton vehicle, keeping your concentration with stuff going on in your head. And it's not good sometimes. And sometimes being cooped up in a box and not having any contact with anybody else, it's tough, it's draining, and it can be a serious effect on drivers' mental health. But being men, which although there are many women who drive now, which is good, predominantly it's men. And it's men that don't talk about what they're having, feelings and problems, and how their life is going. So it's something that needs to be talked about. It needs something that needs to be looked at by the industry and made a big priority. You get your PPE, you get your boots, you get your high vis, you get your hard hat to look after your personal protection. But what about your mental protection? And that is something that companies need to take a big look at with most of their drivers, and what they're asking them to do, how long they're asking them to be away for. It's becoming a big issue, I think, within the industry, and something that definitely needs to be addressed. But that's just my little rant, and I just put it out there, see what everybody else's comments are, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that sometimes sits here for 12, 13 hours and thinks, why am I doing this? What is the point? Is it doing me any good? The way you live, you eat, lack of sleep, long driving hours. My next 2 days are probably the best part of 1,000 miles I've got to drive to get back Friday night late, to have a day and a half off, and to be back out again next week. It's something that does need to be addressed and would be interesting to talk about. So if you have any comments, guys, and you'd like to join in the conversation, stick a comment below, click the like and subscribe. I'm going to do some more of these videos and hopefully get some more awareness about the job and the strains and stresses that go with it. And when car drivers are stuck behind a lorry and it's holding you up for 5 minutes of your journey and you're getting frustrated, just remember that, we've got a little box up there, and when we run out of time, we park up. We could park up 20 minutes from our house at the end of a day, and we don't get home. You don't have that box. You can get home. However late it is, you'll still get home to your shower and your bed and a warm meal. So all these drivers you see parked up every night, they're not getting home. they've run out of time, been held up in traffic jams, been held up behind other things, you know. So just have a bit of consideration for us as well, because, you know, it's not all the glam of life on the open road, you know, far from it. It can be a very sad and lonely place sometimes. So if you're going to like more of these videos, guys, and I'll do some more of journeys I'm going to and what I've been up to, click the like, click the subscribe. I know I've only got 69 subscribers at the minute. I did have a bigger channel, but issues with YouTube, and I had to close it down. So started again. So there'll be more fish stuff, there'll be a lot more truck stuff. But for now, guys, have a great evening. I'm off to find somewhere that sells something remotely decent to eat, because the fridge is empty, and probably just put the telly on and get some sleep. So catch you all soon, guys. Boom.